Episode 17 of Print and Paint. I'm Kevin and today I'm doing a classic Batman. I'm on my mini factory. The model is from Milos. So let's jump into it. So here I'm going to spare you all the process in Sheet 2 box. I'm just going to show you quickly how I did it when it's done. Here I kept the body straight up to have the maximum length possible. It's still fine because most of the support are going under. And for the cape, I just put it here on the side. I try to use the whole length of the build plate, and I just fit barely. Okay, I'm done with the print. Everything came out pretty well. I got the base, I've hollowed it in one piece, then the body. The face and the cape were separate. I've glued them together first. I'm gonna keep the thing separated in 3 pieces. So the cape just clip on the back here. The fit is not perfect. There is a bit of like thermal expansion of the resin, but that's fine. So I'm gonna paint them in 3 pieces and then glue them at the end together. So let's go. Okay, so I've primed black and then I use some zenithal highlight a little bit. And here I'm just applying the base coat. So just classic gray. Here I leave the cape just primed and add some dark gray. I'm keeping the color from like the anime or the comics. I'm just putting my base coat on and then I'm just gonna see where it goes. So here I decided to apply the first coat of wash. I wanted to get the recess coming out, but on the cape it didn't work that much. Here after I'm on the base here. So that's the black wash for the whole thing, every pieces. And here after the wash dry, it was not as dark as I expected, so I've just redone some part of the recess, the muscle and everything, with darker gray, just to get some, like here, some depth. And here I'll apply your first coat of dry brushing on the cape. There is a lot of edges to catch, so that's pretty nice, especially on the top here. Same for the face. And here what I'm dry brushing is the darkest part of the body, so the boots and the gloves. Right now I'm using the same gray as the base coat, but I've tried to thin down this gray a lot, and I'm just covering over to like blend my shadow from before. I went really harsh and really straight with it because I knew I wanted to cover after to have like a subtle effect. Try brushing the gargoyle here, the kind of, I'm not sure exactly, it looks more like a bird. So I'm just going over, I use some gray first and now it's more like brownish. I'm trying to add some color for the stone. I don't want to leave it just gray. Here as you can see, when the body dried, the color were pretty nice. I've used a couple of dry brush coat, a couple of coats of different light. Like I went with a bit lighter and then a bit more. And I've tried to change my color as well. You don't only dry brush just a lighter gray. I try to use some warmer color. It's really subtle to the eyes, but it's enough to make a difference. Here I'm using a piece of foam to stamp some just like dirt pattern, a bit more brownish. When the dry brushing is done, obviously I mess up a bit the whole thing, so I'm covering the sign. And here I'm going over the head, doing the skin and the eyes. I kept the eyes really simple, just pure white as it was here. I think it's really like just better. Here after dry brushing over the brown, everything kind of
blend together and it's way better. Here I'm marking the part of the stone here. And right now, so I'm washing the gloves and boots. The reason, because I thought they were a bit too light in terms of color. I wanted to darken the whole thing. So it's always the same process. I just applied some wash, some dry brushing, and then I've tried to get the feeling of it. Especially when you apply wash and when the wash dry, you're not sure what you're gonna get. So I just went the same process as painting with the brush, but trying to go back and forth until I was happy.
So here we have it. I'm done with the Batman. It was really nice to try those techniques. So it was mostly use of washes and dry brushing, which is really easy and simple and quick, and trying to get the best result. Batman is a great figure because everything is black and gray and kind of dark, so it's pretty nice to just darken everything with washes and dry brush over, and you get something closer to what you can buy in a store, for example. So it's still nice, like washes and dry brushing, they are still considered like beginner technique, but it's still good to try to improve them and try to learn from them, I think. So I enjoyed this one. That's nice for bigger figure as well. And if you like it, subscribe and see you in the next episode.